Welcome to Dream Chasers Radio, where we are always daring to be different. Get ready to be inspired. Let's get moving toward our goals. And here to make that happen is our host, Yaya Diamond. Oh, yeah. We are daring to be different once again right here on Dream Chasers Radio. And I am your host, Yaya Diamond. Here we go. We are airing live right now on the Dream Chasers Network. We're also airing on 97.5 FM Real Community Radio in Northport, Florida, as well as Bomb Baby Radio in New York City. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Oh, my gosh, I have the best show for you today. Overcoming procrastination is something that all of us, I mean, me included, I'm not going to exclude myself because I'm looking at a bunch of paperwork from the 15th of April going, okay, now I have to file all this. And I'm going, not right now. So procrastination is something that everybody faces. I face, you face, let's just face it. We are all facing it. So let's just go ahead and see how we can overcome procrastination. We have wonderful guests today on our show. And I mean, you know, everyone, I mean, no matter what profession you have decided to take on in your life, whatever you've decided to do, procrastination, it's just going to hit you just like a ton of bricks at one moment or another in your life. And we have Jourin Hannah here today to let us know how he is overcoming procrastination and what he's decided to do. Jourin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right. So tell everybody what you do.
What I do as this career or like hobby-wise?
Yeah, your profession, your hobby, what you love to do, and you know, the things that you've done lately.
Well, I'm I'm an artist in progress. I currently play two instruments. I play guitar and I play keyboard. I've been playing music for the past 10 plus years, and I'm currently producing albums, and I'm now starting to write lyrics to my music, and I'm starting to add different things I wasn't adding before. So for the past, I would say, past couple of months, I've been changing my style a little bit, writing lyrics, adding that into my music, which I think gives it a different kind of sound. Because I've always been an instrumentalist for the longest time, so I figure I try something different, and I think it's going to work out pretty well.
Now, your influences, I mean, you've been influenced by some of the greats. You know, Sade is like one of my favorite. Kenny G, Earth, Wind, and Fire is like, yeah. Grover Washington Jr. I mean, so you've opened up for Little Mo in 2015. Tell us about that. How was that experience? How was that?
Well, yeah. So in 2015, I'm not sure how many people are familiar with this particular artist, but there was an artist from Richmond, Virginia. His name is T Soul. He was on season 12 of The Voice on NBC. And in 2015, I was performing with him at, I forget what club this was. I think it was Club Infusion. That's what it was, in Richmond, Virginia. And that's where Little Mo came to visit, and we opened up for her in 2015. So that was a good experience. That was the first time I ever opened for a celebrity. So it was a really interesting experience, and then knowing somebody who went on to being on The Voice was it's really something to know somebody who is really getting up there in his music career. So that was probably one of the best experiences I've had as far as performing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you know what? To be to be in the music business is a lot about hurry up and wait. Tell us how you have dealt with procrastination in your career and in your goals.
I mean, for me, procrastination comes from, a lot of times it comes from, mainly, sometimes it comes from doubt. In other words, like sometimes we'll have an idea, but sometimes, a lot of times we'll second guess ourselves and ask ourselves, is this going to be good enough, or is this really worth putting the time into doing it? So procrastination for me, it really came from not having confidence in what I was doing. But how I overcame that was I'm learning how to, just learn how to be myself and just do something different, because I've learned that being different is what takes you further, not necessarily trying to be like somebody else, because we already have, somebody else. So I've learned that being yourself is probably the best way to go, especially if you're trying to, get noticed and all that, because, people don't want to see, the same thing over and over again. They want to see something that they don't see every day.
Right. Wow. And, it is true. It is true that, it does, a lot of times it comes from doubt, because, fear creeps in, and then, you put it off because of the pain that you may incur by doing it. But that's just not a guarantee. To me, that's just not something that guarantees me not doing it, because that may not happen. It may be a success. So, a lot of times it does come out of that. Now, let me ask you a question. You do have music out right now. Tell us about your music. You have a couple of songs that we're going to be playing tonight. One is "When Night Comes," and the other one is "Being in Warm Weather." Tell us about those songs.
Well, those two songs are from the new album I just released a couple of days ago. It's called Love Revelation, and that whole album is strictly vocal. Of course, because my first two albums were all instrumentals, but on this third album, it's it keeps the same style, but I added vocals to it. And the singer on that album is my personal, I would call, robot singer, and her name is Julie Jane. I call her. So I figured that was a good addition for this particular album, because I was able to express myself in a better, more in-depth way. And so I noticed that these two particular songs has a very I want to call it Sade type of feel to them.
Okay.
Sade was actually one of my inspirations for doing this type of music, because she has a lot of those smooth, very melodic type of music. That's why I was trying to do for this particular album, was give it that kind of flavor.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and play one of those songs right now. We're going to go ahead and play "When Night Comes" by Jourin Hannah. Here we go. When Night Comes.
I'm in need of you.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. So when
Thank
the
you.
night comes, a great song. Let me tell you, you're doing some wonderful work. I mean, when you go and you do your work and you go out and you listen to that after you're done, well, how does that make you feel?
You know, it's crazy because when I first started making music at, I want to say 15 years old, I mean, I remember using my old MP3 and I would put on top of the speaker, you know, as a way of me recording it. And when I listen, yeah, I used to do it. I used to really record. You know, I would call it bootleg style. I mean, I wasn't nearly as professional as I do things now. But when I listen to the songs I make now, I mean, that used to be something that I could only dream of doing because like it almost sounds like, you know, because I would listen to the radio and I would listen to other artists and I would wish that I was able to make music that sounded like that. And it seems like now I'm able to almost do that. So it's really it's an accomplishment because I've been working at this for like the past 10 years trying to get this thing to sound right, and I think I've gotten to the point where uh, I'm just about there, you know. So it's a good feeling.
Okay. Wow. And you know, it is something that I have always said, you know, doing music, most people think that, you know, it's free. You go into the studio and that's free and all this is free, but it really isn't. How much, you know, and even in your time that you invest, you know, is still time invested. When you release your songs and when you put this out and you get the reply back from your listeners, you know, I think it's surreal to say that that product has touched so many lives. You know, how does that make you feel? That, and I know a lot of this is how you make you feel, but really, it truly is. How does it make you feel to be an artist, to release music, to get that out there to people, and to be so vulnerable?
Well, the few people who have you know listened to my music, I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it, and you know it feels good to know that you're making something that is actually touching somebody, or you know you're making something that people actually want to listen to, and it's good to know that you know that your work is appreciated, and it just gives you reassurance that you're actually doing something that is worth, you know, the investment of time. Because music does take a lot of work, and you can easily spend 6 hours working on one part. I mean, and you know, so it's good to be able to get that feedback and you know reach out to people and have an impact on you know people's day, and because music to me is music is therapy, and you never know who you may have. You never know who you possibly you know helped just because someone listens to your song. You know, they may have been having a bad day until they listen to they listen to that one song, and all of a sudden you know their day was good now. So it does make a difference.
Wow. It really does. It really does. Now, tell us about your song, Like Being in Warm Weather.
Well, that particular song, that's definitely a song that's definitely a song that I could hear Sade singing, because I hear her all over that song. It's funny, but like even the lyrics in that song and the way the song sounds, it sounds like something that I used to hear other artists do when I was a kid. It's just funny how I'm able to recreate music that I used to listen to when I was a kid. And it seems like now I'm regurgitating everything that I used to listen to. But yeah, so that particular song is definitely again, it's one of those smooth type, mellow type songs that that I can definitely hear somebody like Sade singing, or Roberta Flack, or somebody like that.
All right, we're going to go ahead and play that one too, Like Being in Warm Weather by Jourin Hannah. doing now, and what can we expect from you in the future?
What can people expect in the future? Well, I'm actually going to start writing more music, and I'm going to continue to actually have another music video coming out. Might be in warm weather. I'm going to have a music video for that coming out soon. And I actually have several music videos already on YouTube, and so I'll be doing that. I have a website coming out soon. It'll be jourinhannah.com. But that'll be officially. I'll officially promote that at the end of this week, and I'll be working on some new material, and that's pretty much what That's pretty much what people can expect from me. I'm just going to be putting some new music out later on, and getting my website out and my music video out, and hopefully I'll get some shows later on down the road. And that's about it as far as that's concerned. So yeah, just stay tuned for another music video, and just look for new music at some point in time. I may release a single within the next couple of weeks or so.
Okay.
So that's the plan.
Awesome. And where can people reach you?
You can reach me on Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to email me, my email address is jdh40k at msn.com. And so you can reach me on Facebook. You can look me up on YouTube and Twitter, Instagram, and you can just follow me on those platforms. And then soon you'll be able to follow me on my website, which will be coming out in the next few days or so. So yeah, that's where you can find me, and I hope to connect with as many people as I can, and share my music with the world, and that's the idea. So that's where you can find me if you're interested. Oh, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that you're going and you're not letting things slow you down.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm. It's a journey. It's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you for being on the show. It was painless. See how cool that was, and we had a great time. I love the music. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on the show.
Anytime. You let me know when you want to come back on, and keep that music coming.
I will. I certainly will. Oh yeah, you can also find my music on Spotify if you want to see the whole album and everything, or SoundCloud.
Awesome. Okay. All right. And I did put up your Facebook page, so people can go there and listen to your music as well.
Yes, you can.
Okay. All right then, Jourin. Thank you so much for being on the show.
All right. Thanks for having me.
All right then. Next time.
All right. I'll see you next.
It's a beautiful time to reflect on how we can get past being procrastinators, how we can overcome, how we can get through the tough times and still get through the tough times. And Jourin he releases his music, he puts it out, he's recording it. You know what? It is, to me, a beautiful thing to see another artist out there doing it. You know, we all have goals, but there's been times where we procrastinate on those goals. I'm here to tell you today is not the day to procrastinate, nor tomorrow. We need to pick up that first hour and that last hour of the day to get ourselves ready for what is going to come. So basically, don't pick up your phone that first hour, that last hour. Really write down your goals. Really focus on what you want that day to do for you, how you want that day to go, because that's going to be a big, big thing. And so I just encourage you today to do I want to thank you for tuning in. You've been listening to us on WKDW 97.5 FM Real Community Radio, as well as Bomb Baby Radio and the Dream Chasers Radio Network with me, Yaya Diamond, your host. And until Thursday night, when we have another guest, please don't forget to tune in. Go ahead and join us on our Facebook page, Dream Chasers Radio. That way you can go ahead and see what's going on and see all of our events and see the things. And please rate us. Let us know how you like the show and if you don't like the show and what can we do to improve the show. Definitely looking for your input. Either way it goes. I appreciate you. And I hope that we've inspired you to do more and to be more than what you ever thought you could be. And until then, don't forget to what? Dare to be different, baby. Until next time, guys. Good night. I dare to be different.